Hello there, this is Rodel. Welcome to my channel. Integers are the building blocks of algebra. One would find difficulty in solving many problems and equations without having strong background in integers. In today's video, I will share to you how to add and subtract integers. This will help you build strong foundation as you go along with your study on algebra. So I suggest that you watch the video from start to finish to really understand the concept and master the necessary skill. See you in a while!
What are integers? Integers are simply signed numbers. They are either positive or negative. Examples of integers are positive 5, negative 8, negative 1, positive 13, negative 100, and many more. Now, what are the signs for? Integers have signs because it describes their movement and their direction. For example, if a number goes up, it is positive. But if a number goes down, it is negative. In math, we have this what we call a number line. A number line shows two groups of numbers, the positive and the negative. From the middle point, which is 0, going to the right are the positive numbers. While going to the left are the negative numbers. 0, since it is in the middle, it is neither positive or negative. It is a neutral number. Now, integers, just like the natural or counting numbers, can also be added or subtracted. Let us start with addition. How do we add integers? There are two methods that we can use, either the number line method or the rule method or the absolute value method. I'm going to present to you both, and you just figure out which one is easier for you. Let us have our first example, positive 4 plus positive 5, or simply 4 plus 5, because in algebra, numbers with no signs with them are understood to be positive. Let us solve first using the number line method. Since our first addend is positive 4, we will have 4 as our reference point. Now, since we are adding a positive number, which is 5, we are going to move 5 units to the right. Now, this is the general rule. Whenever we add a positive number, our direction is always to the right. But whenever we add a negative number, our direction would be to the left. Let us move 5 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, where did we stop? At positive 9. Therefore, our answer is positive 9, or simply 9. Therefore, our answer is positive 9. Now, let us try another method. Now, in solving using the absolute value method, we simply have to follow two rules. First, if signs are alike, add the absolute value of the numbers, then follow their common sign. Second, if signs are unlike, subtract the absolute value of the numbers, then follow the sign of the number with a greater absolute value. Now, please take note that to get the absolute value of a number, we simply have to disregard their sign and focus on the number alone, because an absolute value means the exact distance of the number from 0, regardless of their direction. Now, in our example, both numbers have the same sign. We apply the first rule. We add 4 plus 5, we have 9. And since the number have the same sign, we simply have to follow their common sign, which is positive. Therefore, our answer is positive 9. Now let us have our second example. -1 plus -4. Let us solve first using the number line method. Since our first addend is -1, we will start with -1. Now, since we are adding a negative number, we're going to move to the left. Let's move 4 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And where did we stop? At -5. Therefore, our answer is -5. Now let us solve using the rule method. Since the addends are alike, we add their absolute value. 1 plus 4 is 5. Now, since they are both negative, we follow negative. Therefore, our final answer is -5. Now let us have our third example. Using first the number line method, let us locate -8 on the number line. After that, we determine the direction we're heading. Since we're adding +4, therefore, we're going to move 4 units to the right. Now let us move 1, 2, 3, 4. So where did we stop? At -4. Therefore, our answer is -4. This time, let us solve using the absolute value method or the rule method. Following the second rule, since the added are unlike, we subtract their absolute value. Therefore, 8 minus 4 is 4. Now, since 8 has a greater absolute value than 4, we follow the sign of 8, which is negative. Therefore, our final answer is -4. Now, let us have our last example for addition. +3 plus -5. Using the number line, let us locate +3. And since we're adding a negative number, we are going to move 5 units to the left. Let us start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So where did we stop? At -2. Therefore, our answer is -2. Now let us solve it using the rule method. Since the addends are unlike, following the second rule, we subtract them. Therefore, 5 minus 3, we have 2. And since 5 has the greater absolute value than 3, we follow the negative sign. Therefore, our final answer is -2. This time, we will discuss how to subtract integers. There are also two methods that we can use. The number line method and still the rule method or the absolute value method. In the subtraction of integers, there are 3 steps that we should follow. So first, we should change the sign of the subtrahend. Second, we change the operation to addition. And lastly, we apply the rules on addition of integers. Example, +3 minus -5. So first, we change the sign of the subtrahend. And then, we change the operation to addition. And then, we apply the rules on addition. Now, since 5 is positive, we can simply write it as 5. Because a number with no sign is understood to be positive. Now, what is the rule on addition? If the number have the same sign, we simply add their absolute value. So 3 plus 5, you have 8. And then, since they both have the same sign, which is positive, therefore, our answer is positive 8. This time, let us solve using the number line method. But before that, we still apply the rules on subtraction. We change the sign of the subtrahend, and we also change the operation to addition. After that, we locate the first addend on the number line. So we have positive 3. And since we are adding a positive number, which is 5, we are going to move 5 units to the right. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where did we stop? At positive 8. Therefore, our answer is positive 8. Now let us have another example. Using the rule method on subtraction, so first, we change the sign of the subtrahend. We change the operation to addition. And we apply the rules on addition. Now, since we are adding unlike signs, therefore we will subtract. 10 minus 6, you have 4. And since 10 has greater absolute value than 6, we followed the sign of 10, which is positive. Therefore, our answer is positive 4. This time, let us solve using the number line method. So still, we need to apply first the subtraction rules. We change the sign of the subtrahend. And we change the operation to addition. Then, we locate the first addend on the number line. And since we are adding a negative number, which is 6, meaning we are going to move 6 units to the left. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So where did we stop? At positive 4. Therefore, our answer is positive 4. Now let us have our last example. So we have negative 12 minus negative 3. Let us solve first using the rule method. Following the rules of subtraction. So first, we change the sign of the subtrahend. Next, we change the operation to addition. And then we simplify positive 3. Now, since we are adding unlike signs, we subtract them. 12 minus 3, you have 9. Now, since 12 has greater absolute value than 3, therefore, we followed the sign of 12, which is negative. Therefore, our answer is negative 9. Let us now solve using the number line method. Again, before that, we apply first the subtraction rules. We change the sign of the subtrahend. And we change the operation to addition. Then after that, we locate the first addend on the number line. And since we're adding a positive number, which is 3, meaning we are going to move 3 units to the right. Therefore, 1, 2, 3. So where did we stop? At negative 9. Therefore, our answer is negative 9. Okay, we're done now. I hope you were able to follow the steps. Just use the method which you feel most comfortable to use. And in case you have doubts, just play the video over again. You can also pause the video if you want to clarify things. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you all in my next video. You have all been wonderful. Bye!